expressed in the following program are those of the participant and do not necessarily reflect those of Global Television.
Crossroads, along with Josh McDowell and Sean McDowell, present The Unshakable Truth.
All right, welcome to 100 Huntley. So yeah, a different look there. Some things changed, some things stay the same, like us.
Well,
Ron Mays along with Jim and Moira.
I just keep aging. Every morning I look in the mirror and say, who is that guy? I'm back from holidays.
No excuse, you had a whole week off.
I had the whole week off. I was doing a little bit of renoing of our house, but managed a few days with Kathy and Ann, our motorcycles. Had a good time. Great to be back.
And things look different in the studio. There are some phones behind us, and I'll explain why. Those are there in a moment, but we're talking about the unshakable truth, and we're highlighting the book by Josh McDowell and his son Sean called The Unshakable Truth, and we want everyone to get a copy of that. But Jim, you're going to be have a chance to talk with Josh for a while.
Yeah, in fact, I had more than a chance, Ron. I sat down with him just a few days ago, last week actually, and had the great privilege of interviewing him a number of times, which will be rolling into the programming over the next 2 weeks. He is a real icon. I mean, he's written over 100 books. He's so well known around the world as a Christian apologist. His most famous book probably is Evidence That Demands a Verdict. But I think this book, The Unshakable Truth, is going to be a real quick and fast seller. It really is a great book.
And of course, it's not a solo effort.
No.
One of the McDowell 4 children is a son, their only son.
Yeah.
And you've heard the expression, like father, like son. It definitely applies here. A little different giftings spiritually. Sean is a high school teacher, but they both are passionate about the truth, the unshakable truth, the ones you can build your life on, and getting them into the hearts of people, particularly the next generation. So I'm going to be commenting around some segments that Sean has recorded for us. We asked him some specific questions just to see what his perspective is and how he communicates them. You'll appreciate those every day this week and next.
And then, Ron, one thing that's unshakable is 33 years of daily Christian programming. I know it's presumptuous to say anything man-made is unshakable, but boy, this is a program that has proven itself over time. It really has stood the test of time. And I think over the next couple of weeks, we're really going to be looking for your support as we highlight various aspects of the ministry.
Well, when I think of unshakable in this ministry, of course you think of God first, but then I think of our supporters, because they have been steady, they have been rock solid for so many years, and they continue to help out. And when there's times of urgent need, they always come through. And that's what we're highlighting right now. We're coming to the end of our financial year, our broadcast year, on August 31st. And we want to catch up so we can move strongly into the new year. A lot of exciting new things are going to be happening come fall, especially come January. But we need to be strong and healthy financially in order to move strongly forward. And so we are behind where we should be. And we'll give you more details on that in a moment. But we want you to respond. Those who are regular supporters of the ministry, because they feel like family, they always say that. And so we can just be straight with family and just say we need your help. The total, in fact, where we're short in our donation income is $732,000. And I think, this week and next week, those who band together, everyone doing something, we can do it, we can make it over and above regular giving if you're a regular supporter, and your help is so appreciated. And you'll be seeing a number throughout this hour, 1-888-288-0003. But take a look at this, and you'll find out more, and we'll be right back.
What you believe determines the way you live your life. And when you experience truth, you want to pass it on. But how do you explain the Christian faith? Through the support of its partners, Crossroads Family of Ministries has worked for 33 years to present the meaning, relevance, and credibility of Christianity. And that's why we partnered with acclaimed author and speaker Josh McDowell and his son Sean McDowell to explore the unshakable truth.
Our book unpacks 12 key truths
that define the core of Christian belief and provide you relevant ways to pass these truths on to your family and the world around you.
Your financial support to Crossroads Family of Ministries is greatly appreciated as we approach our fiscal year end. To thank you for your special gift, we will send you a copy of The Unshakable Truth by Josh McDowell and Sean McDowell. Just call 1-888-288-0003 or make a secure online donation through crossroads.ca. Know why you believe. Pass on what you've experienced.
Okay, and Ann joins us right now as well to help with the encouragement here. And I'm wearing, Ann, a bunch of blank pledge forms, and these are the ones that will soon be filled out as you call and you say, yes, I want to help out. I want a copy of the book Unshakable Truth. We'll thank you by sending this out to you, but you can call right now and say, yes, I want to do my part to help out, because I appreciate the programming of 100 Huntley Street and the Crossroads and other aspects of the family of ministries.
To vote for the future, too. And I'm sure a lot of people will identify that although January 1st is called the start of the new year, for this ministry and everybody going back to school, and I think everyone can identify that the new year is just around the corner.
It's an important time.
Our broadcast year ends on August the 31st, and our brand new year begins September the 1st. And we need to finish out the old year strongly. And so we do need to hear from you. And that's why we're coming to you saying, you know what, if you value the importance of having Christian programming, of having programming that is uplifting, that really does exhort your family values, then we need you to stand with us in a financial way. And of course, our thank you to you as you do that is this book by Josh McDowell and his son Sean, The Unshakable Truth. And it's a really vital book to have at this time in history, because, you know, there are so many questions out there, and there's so many other spiritual answers to questions. And we need to say, you know what? God's Word is the unshakable truth, and that's what this book points to.
I see yours is all highlighted there, Ron.
Yeah, well, it is a tremendous resource. It's probably one of the best we've ever made available through Crossroads and 100 Huntley Street. And we want to get this out to you. And it's not only talking about, you know, what we believe and the truth, telling you, you know, the whats, but the whys. Why can we rely on it? Why is it something we can say is a strong and a firm, solid foundation?
And how to apply it to your life today.
And pass it on to the next generation. And that's really what's so heavy on the hearts of a lot of parents and grandparents today, that children are just not following along. And how do we, you know, clearly communicate truths? And so they touch on that as well in this book.
Josh McDowell does that beautifully, and I know that Jim has had a chance to sit down with Josh and really have a one-on-one conversation and get behind the pages of the book, to dig a little deeper into why Josh wrote this book and more of the good stuff to come out of it.
So that's coming up in just a moment with Jim and Josh.
Josh McDowell needs no introduction. He is one of the best-known Christian authors anywhere. And without question, if you are a believer, you have had access to more than one or two of his books. Evidence of the Man's Verdict, of course, is probably the one that really put him on the map, but he's written and co-written well over 100. Welcome. Good to have you here, Josh. Seeing you in person.
Well, Jim, it's good to finally meet the master.
Oh, yeah. See, already I got to watch myself here. Josh, this is an amazing book, this Unshakable Truth. How you can experience the 12 essentials of a relevant faith. I noticed, by the way, another McDowell, Sean McDowell, who is your son, right? So the two of you have written this book. The question is why? With all of the books you've done, with all of the experience you've had, why this? And why now?
Well, first of all, why my son co-authoring? I needed 2 generations of perspective because this issue is so critical. And so I asked him to co-author with me, because one, he's so brilliant, and oh, can he write? He's a teacher, interacts with kids all the time. Then why the book? I've devoted my